Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. In today's video, we got a question from Medukovic, who says, "Hi coach, can you give examples of athletic upper body exercises and an example of an upper body workout?" Yes, I definitely can. So recently in a past video, I was talking about how as athletes, we need to train way differently than bodybuilders. And when you're training for bodybuilding, the main goal is obviously to build muscle, to put on size, to put on mass. You're going to be training with hypertrophy, time under tension, etc. That is not to say that you can't do that as an athlete. I think that you should do some hypertrophy training as an athlete, especially if you're a beginner or you're in a build the base phase. But as an athlete, not just for your lower body, but also for your upper body, you are really going to be surfing the qualities of the force velocity curve. So with our lower body as athletes, obviously, we want to improve our speed, our power, our strength, our explosiveness, etc. We want to do the same thing with our upper body. It's going to be a little more difficult with speed, but we still want to be strong, powerful, explosive, etc. when it comes to our upper body training. So I am going to give you exercises. I am going to give you a workout, but even better than that, I'm going to give you specific categories that I think you really need to include into your programming with your upper body for you to get the most out of your upper body training in general. So first off, I don't think that mixed training is a bad idea. I think that just the same as lower body, you can do mixed training with upper body. So you could do speed, power, strength, and hypertrophy in the same workout. In that order, do hypertrophy last. Why? Because it's the most fatiguing. You guys have heard me say that 1,000 times, so I'll move on. But mixed training is not a bad idea for upper body as well. But these are the categories that I think you should be hitting. At bare minimum, when I train an athlete, I will do different amounts of upper body based on how much other activity this athlete does. Like, are they in season? Are they doing a ton of other work? Are they, in a fall league or a spring league? Are they playing AAU? Are they doing a ton of skills training? Do they do other workouts with their team and then come to me to top it off? Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but at bare minimum, I think athletes need to be doing a horizontal push, a horizontal pull, a vertical push, a vertical pull. So horizontal push, just think of like a bench press, dumbbell bench press. Horizontal pull is going to be some sort of row. Vertical push, some sort of shoulder press or push press. And then vertical pull, some sort of pull up or lat pull down. So that's just very basic. Those four, you got to be hitting. You have to be hitting that as an athlete. And then we're talking about mixed training, speed, power, strength, hypertrophy. Then you can fit your power, your strength, hypertrophy. Like if you want to build strength through a horizontal push, do a heavy bench press or a heavy dumbbell bench press. If you want to build power, do 5 sets of 3. If you hear a bunch of banging around, my son is right there drinking his bottle of formula and he's like just kicking the door and going nuts. That formula hits different apparently. But if you want to train for power, you could do 5 sets of 3, 30 to 80% of your 1 rep max and move the bar as fast as possible. For speed or speed strength, one thing that I like to do is I like to put really light weight on the bar. Maybe we even use bands and we do 20 reps as fast as we possibly can. Or we set a time limit. You have 10 seconds to get as many reps as possible. So you fit your speed, power, strength, hypertrophy into these different categories of horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull. Then, in addition to these categories, if you're going to add some more, you can add in some rotational exercises. You can add in some anti-rotation. You can add in some arm flexion and extension, or just biceps and triceps. You can add in any corrective exercises like a face pull or external rotation, or even like tennis ball squeezes for your grip. You can literally add anything in the corrective exercise / prehab / any crazy stuff that you want to do in that category. But these are like your main categories for upper body. You want to make sure that you hit these. I would argue that, I guess, so yeah, I don't even want to go there. These are your main categories: horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull, rotation, anti-rotation, arm flexion, and extension. And then the corrective exercises, that's not really, I mean, that's a category, but that could be literally anything. But yeah, for rotation, just is some example. Let me actually go through examples of exercises for all of these categories right now. So I'm just going to say what comes to the top of my mind. Horizontal push. You have a bench press, a dumbbell bench press, a single arm dumbbell bench press. You have an explosive medicine ball, like a lying medicine ball throw. For horizontal pull, you have, your seated rows, you have your bent over rows, you have your bent over dumbbell rows, you have your single arm dumbbell rows. For vertical push, you got your barbell shoulder press, dumbbell push press, barbell push press, single arm push press, single arm shoulder press, Arnold press. Like, you got a ton of different presses in that variation. For pull, you could do weighted pull-ups, body weight pull-ups, explosive pull-ups. You could do lat pull-downs, different variations of your lat pull-downs. I like pull-ups a lot better than I like lat pull-downs. For athletes especially, that's another thing. I really like as an athlete, compound movements and exercises that utilize the body as one whole unit are normally better than isolation exercises. For example, a bent over dumbbell row is normally better than a chest supported seated row. It's just using your body as a unit is normally what we want to do as athletes. So where are we at? Vertical push, vertical pull. Rotation exercises like half kneeling kettlebell chops, or like you anchor a band high and you do some rotation, or anchor the band low and do some rotation. You have your landmine, you got landmine twists, medicine ball throws at faster speeds, ton of stuff for rotation. Anti-rotation, I really like a Palloff press. Any variation of a Palloff press is going to be really good, where you let's say I'm right here, I'm holding a band, I anchor it over there, and I'm pressing out and back in, or I'm stepping out, I'm stepping back in, I'm doing a lunge. Anything like that is going to be great for anti-rotation. Arm flexion and extension, biceps and triceps, literally anything. Like, you can do your dips are going to be great for athletes. Anything from rope press downs, rope overhead extension is actually, a couple studies have shown that's a little bit better. Biceps, I mean, anything. You get your easy bar curl, you can go crazy with your biceps. That's not going to be, that's not going to be the biggest deal. And then corrective exercises, I'm really not even going to get into that one because we could go any crazy direction. But those are just a few exercises for athletes. And maybe what I'll do is, as I am talking, I'll just throw some exercises on top of this video just to give you some other, exercises that you can do as an athlete. But a workout, I would just say, in your workout, I would just say get a good warm-up. And then if you have time, you can hit all these categories in the same workout: horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical pull, rotation, anti-rotation, arm flexion, extension, corrective exercises. But a lot of people aren't going to have time for that. So you could split it up. On Monday, do a horizontal push and a vertical pull. And then on the next time that you do it, like a Friday or whatever, you could do a horizontal pull and a vertical push. On Monday, you could do your rotation. On Friday, you could do your anti-rotation. And you could probably do arms both days, flexion and extension, or biceps and triceps both days. Or if you don't have time for that, just hit biceps one day and triceps the next. But maybe I'll do another video giving you exact workouts that you can do for upper body, because I know a lot of people will they like all this information, but they would rather just see an exact workout. So maybe I'll make another video for that. But hopefully this was helpful for you guys. This is kind of how to set up your upper body training as an athlete. That's kind of what you want to be looking for and what you want to make sure that you are touching on. But as always, like this video. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. Leave your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this. And there's a link down below in the pinned comment in the description of this video with access to my advanced training programs. Included in those advanced training programs is my Upper Body Athlete 1, 2, and 3 programs, my Upper Body Athlete Secret System, Upper Body Hypertrophy Program, Upper Body In-Season Program. Like, I got a ton of programs for upper body, and then also, obviously, vertical jump programs, Beyond the Rim 1, 2, and 3, Beyond the Rim Strong and Bouncy, Project Plyo, the vertical jump secret system. We got it all. Click that link if you are interested, but I will see you in tomorrow's video.